have no hair.
She gonna be bald head, scallywag. Ain't got no hair in back, but she don't want to listen. This is my hair the next day. It definitely gives because, I mean, typically like when I do a wash and go, my hair is voluminous the next day, but not like this. It's pretty much like a dry style because I use the Marcel irons to do the style right. And then Pineapple did last night, woke up this morning, and this was it. It's gonna give you a bunch of behind the scenes on products you can get over the counter, not over the counter. I've been kind of wanting to spiral out my hair. I had did a video some time ago. It was like how to get like Beyonce's summer hair, but I kind of want that vibe, but just on my natural hair. Even though I know the curl is gonna be way shorter and stuff like that, but it's so pretty. I don't feel like diffusing it. I want to do it, but I cannot remember if I have a micro electric iron. So if not, then now that means I'm gonna be there with my Marcels, and we have to go a little old school, right? And that's so much easier to do on somebody else than it is to do on my own self. Step one, you gotta take your hair down if you're gonna do it. And it's wet, but it's wet, but it has gel, leave-in conditioner, all kind of stuff in. And so what we want to do is, go shampoo it. So now I got to determine if I want to teach Robin how to use a Marcel iron or not. Now, what I could do is pull out a wig, hit the wig up with the Marcel iron, and it be the same effect. But if I just have to be honest, I don't always like wearing a wig. And if you're sleeping in wigs, make sure that they're sewn down. Sew your wigs down. If you're gonna be wearing them for a longer thing, don't just get them glued, sew them down. It's just healthier. But listen if you want to, don't listen if you don't want to. I'm just trying to tell you what you need to do. So anyway, it's gonna be a hair day. We don't know what we're doing to our hair. And as the cosmetologist, I'm getting to that point in life that I don't even want to do my hair no more, baby. My go-to is to give me a real cute little chignon bun, right? Slicked back, boom. That's typically my day-to-day. Or I'll straighten out my hair. But with my hair being so fine, and I feel it's thin. I feel it's a combination of fine and thin mixed together. I don't always want to put heat to my hair, and I don't always want to wear my hair curly because unless I'm gonna diffuse it to get the first day fluff, which I prefer to let it fluff on its own, then that means I gotta go 2-3 days and refresh and all of that. But needless here nor there. And then I'm not really a braid girl. If I do braids, I like very small braids, like micro braid size, you know. And I like to do my own braids because I use a 6-figure technique to where they're not, it's not a bunch of tension and all that stuff. So this is why I vlog, because you're gonna get hair, you're gonna get fashion, you're gonna get beauty, all in this thing, and we're gonna talk about the real. We're gonna talk about what it's like to not want to get up and do your hair, what it's, because you got all kind of other shit going on. So we're gonna figure out our head, which means we gotta shampoo, because girl, we gotta go shampoo. And that just means my allergy is about to be on 10 even more. And that's the direction I'm trying to go. That's where I'm trying to go. Now, whether we gonna get there or not, I don't know. We might have to Rosa Parks our way into this hair. We gonna have to sit our ass in the front seat because we tired of sitting in the back. Okay? I'm tired of sitting back there with my hair unfreaking done, waiting. You know what? I have a dream, and my dream is my hair. So let's go. So because I'm out of my Pantene today, I'm gonna use my Curlsmith. I'm gonna use the cleanser, which I'm gonna tell you again, I really feel like it's a stripper, but that's good because I got a lot of product in my hair right now. And I'm gonna use the conditioner, which I'm kind of almost out of. That's because baby in my shit. Butterscotch, if you watching, count your days, buddy. I know it's you. Which he probably not watching this one because this is a girl video, kind of like. He ain't made it this point. So he be in my shit too. But you ain't heard that from me. Which, this is the thing. Alright, this is gonna make my hair super curly for me just to blow dry it out and turn around. Like, I really do believe you should use different products. Like, if you're doing a volumizing style, use a volumizing shampoo. If you need somewhere you need to clarify and cleanse your hair, clarifying and stripper type shampoos, and come back with a regular shampoo and then condition. If you're doing curly styles, curly shampoos. You know, you have different shampoos. You should have different shampoos for how you are styling your hair, because it goes into the overall effect. When you're doing your hair, and this is gonna be a whole hair vlog in general. We'll get to doing the hair. Stop Harper. But you should have like some good things, y'all, that you do for mask and deep conditionings. So like this one right here, this one's over the counter. It's the Pantene Miracle Rescue Intense Shots. So these are like doses that you put in your hair. And let me see if I can remember. So it says after washing, shampoo, condition, apply on damp hair and massage in from mid to length, rinse thoroughly, and then of course style. So these little shots, this is just like if you have like some temporary damage or like split ends, or your hair just dead and you need something real quick that's not like a hot oil, these are good to get in case you've never seen these, right? Twice a month you should be doing a treatment on your hair. You should be shampooing your hair weekly, and then every other week a treatment. So I like to say, what does that look like? Shampoo and style for the first week of the month. Next week of the month. I'm doing this on purpose. Next week of the month, you should do either a hot oil or you do a deep conditioning treatment like a hair mask or something like that. Next week, shampoo. Last week, hot oil or either a mask. So if you did your hot oil second week, then the fourth week, it should be the mask or the deep conditioning treatment. I promise you, just that alone, you will see a change in your hair in 1 month's time. You will also see growth in your hair in 1 month's time. The issue is a lot of people are lazy and they don't feel like doing none of that, right? They don't want to go pay to get the service done. They don't want to do the service at home. They just want to dump oil on their scalp and think that that's going to do something. And it's not. You got to penetrate the cortex of the hair. Especially if you're wearing wigs and all of that stuff. You should be getting them treatments before you even putting a wig down. Just oiling your scalp and braiding it down, that's not doing anything. Like if I'm doing clients, that's part of my whole service. When I do her wig, the times that I've done her wig, did you not get treatments? Do we glue them or does mommy sew? So, because I know that she likes to sleep in them. Do mommy not tell you to stop sleeping in your wigs? Because what's going to happen to you?
I ain't gonna have no hair.
She gonna be bald head, scallywag. Ain't got no hair in back, but she don't want to listen. She don't want to listen. Okay, so I'm trying to tell you, like, your edges don't just fall out automatically. It takes time for them to start to thin, for them to start to wear down. And the difference is, if you're gonna sleep in the wig, at least sew it down, sis. Sew it down, okay? Because then you can come in and you can add your little glue here in the front if you want to, or you can really push that thing back and leave a little bit of your leave out in the front, and that makes the most natural looking wig, and it's glueless all the way around. Or you can do the bobby pin method, which I know y'all probably look at it, but Kaya Wright also uses that method. Now, I'm not saying all the time, but she uses that method. I've seen her use it before. I literally bobby pin down on the sides, and my wigs look like they've been glued down and all that, and I don't have to do it, right? Because believe it or not, all this even. Now, I know it's a whole thing going on with even right now, and everybody trying to boycott it and stuff. The truth is, somebody gonna use it. All this even and stuff, when you spray stuff like that, it still disperses. It's a spray. Think about cooking spray. When you spray it, it goes everywhere. So, what I would definitely say is stuff like this, try to use it like if you had a little nozzle, or try to find a way to have control over where you're spraying it, and don't be spraying it after the fact. Don't spray it on top of the wig either, because it's spraying back and it's still getting on your hair. And if that's the route you're gonna do, then use you some, I was gonna say WD-40. Use you some C22 and make sure that you remove all of that from your hair so that you can keep your edges, okay? If you want to do a hot oil, I do like Pattern Beauty's hot oil. I also like over the counter, if you go to Jenny's or any beauty supply, you can get carrot oil, you can get almond oil. Let me show you, because these are all things that I will do hot oil treatments with. I will use black walnut oil. That's really good for your hair, right? You can get this in the cooking section at Walmart, okay? Another one that's good for your hair is, you probably ain't gonna want to hear this, but some duck fat, some sheep fat, all those things is good for hot oil treatments, y'all. I'm so serious. Sunflower oil, that's probably like the best one I like. That or black walnut oil or almond oil. Those do really good in the majority of black girls' hair, no matter your texture, because I don't really get caught up in all that 1B, 2B, 3B, C, D, A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. I don't do all them hair types, okay? But I'm telling you, it works. Avocado oil, of course, is another good one. Coconut oil, I don't use for hot oil treatments. I use coconut oil if you have psoriasis and dandruff and all that good stuff. Plus, another good thing for that is like using the tea gel, right? Get you some tea gel. And that's gonna also, that's what you should be shampooing your hair with. So, as far as conditioners, deep conditioners, I like this one. This is the, this is by Paul Mitchell, the Tea Tree line. This is the lavender and mint deep conditioning. It's a mineral hair oil, so hair mask. So I have 1 pack left. I think they come like either 4 or 6 in a pack. I can't remember. Oh, 10. You get 10 in this box. Don't ask me how much it costs. I can't remember. I got it out of Armstrong McCall's. Over the counter, you can get the Miracle Rescue Deep Conditioning Treatment by Pantene. Now this one for me, because my hair is fine, it was a little heavy. Boom, 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 boom. For me. So this would work good for fuller hair, thicker hair, stuff like that. Now, what I will say, if you have fine or thin hair like myself and you're wearing a curly style, this works great. But if you're going to come out and do like straightening or pressing and stuff like that, I wouldn't say, because this really is going to kind of add a richness to your hair that's going to kind of weigh down your press. And nobody want no greasy ass press. You don't want to put your head down and your hair sticking out. That's not the objective. If you want the intense serum, I love this. And there's also one that's like an overnight treatment. I didn't use all of it. I don't even have it. This is a good one, and this one is by Curl Smith. Let me show you how much I like this, right? This is how much I love this and use this, right? Because it's that good. And last but not least, if your hair is damaged from any type of chemical, whether that is a perm, a relaxer, because those are 2 different things, hair color, you got locks and you just haven't been taking care of them, your hair is dry, overheat, anything. When I say damaged, I'm damaged. Remember Danny DeCane? Damaged. Get you some Joyco K-Pack. Their whole line, this and this, will reconstruct your hair. I keep the number 2 step because I use my regular shampoos and I use this. You can use the whole system. But these 2 right here, baby, that's miracle. This is God walking on water in a bottle. Now, listen to me. Jesus walked on water. I'm trying to tell you, that's Jesus in a bottle. This one, despite the name, come on, Judy from New Orleans. This right here, this conditioner, baby, this little Thanksgiving line she had released, real good. Pattern leave-in conditioner, I do love, especially for my curly days and things like that. But I will gravitate to, it's in my bathroom, I will gravitate to my Kim K, not Kim K. I can't think of her name right now, the celebrity stylist.
Oh.
Kim.
Yeah, Kimberly.
But what's her last name? Why I can't
She had a show.
Yeah, she had the show, and I'm a fan. And forgive me right now because her last name is slipping my mind, but
I'm gonna find it.
let me grab her product. Sony be playing with me with these little ass batteries that don't last. But anyway, we switched it out. So Kim Kimble, I definitely apologize. Kim Kimble, this is my favorite to date. Baby, favorite. Let me show you how to use my bottle. And I be scraping my bottle. Empty. Well, I got enough to still do my hair now. I just got to stick my pinky in there, you know, right, and use
Let it go.
No, I'm not Elsa. So, I have another bottle of this. I have to keep that oldest child of mine out of stuff because this is the child that be messing up the shop room. The other child is a hair theft. She's a hair thief in this one too. I can't find half of my $300 and $400 irons because they're upstairs. I can't find none of my rat tail combs that I just bought. Let me spin it on around and show you the child. Bam! It's her. All my ish missing. But Kim Kimble, this is my favorite leave-in hair conditioner to date. If you don't have this, go get it. It works perfectly for fine and thin hair, and it works perfectly for thick hair, right? I would say that this one right here, the leave-in, is mainly for thicker hair. That's the way I feel. That's the way, honestly, I believe she advertises it too, because she has like the intense. No. This one is supposed to be for all hair types. The other one, that's her leave-in conditioner or conditioner. I gave that one to Sydney because it's for thicker hair types, and it says that. So I believe in her line. She does cater to fine to thin hair, but for me, this was the one that she had generalized for everybody, and it just weighs me down a little bit, just a little bit. This right here, I do love, but I don't solely believe in co-washing. But I believe if you're a co-washer, because you know when you're a cosmetologist, you gotta have it for everybody. When you're a co-washer, get this one right here. It's really good, and I like the way this does on my hair. Like for me, I use this because I go to the gym, so this will be for all my gym girlies, or my gym guys, right? If you go to the gym like I do, you sit in the sauna daily like I do, or you sweat from running daily and you want to shampoo your hair daily without damaging your hair, this is why I have this, right? This is how I do in-betweens. You can also do dry shampoos, but I think we all know when you sweat daily like that and you dry shampoo, that's a very temporary solution. This will give you to where your hair is not dried out, overwashed, over brittle. This, and then I just add some one and only organ oil. So you ain't asked, friend. Okay, cousin. Okay, Beau, but I gave it to you anyway. That's just me giving you like a little behind the scenes tea on how to like get your hair popping, get your hair going, stuff like that. The Grow Protect, this is the one. Now I know everybody, let me show you the difference. This is the one if y'all doing quick weaves that everybody go and get the little protective shield. I don't really care for this one. I can't remember her name, but I met her, it was either Virginia or Atlanta, when I was out with celebrity stylists and doing celebrity hair, and you know, well, working with a celebrity hairstylist, should I say. And out and about, you know, and I met her when she first started her line, and I cannot remember her name right now. I know it's telling my age. I'm 41. I don't give a shit if you know or not. But the Grow Protect is so much better to me. It has the shalom oil. It has the tea tree, all of that stuff. And I don't know why y'all putting the cap on your head when you do this, but this is the cap. This makes the cap and no glue gets on there. And it's going to be, if you have shoulder length or longer hair, you need a full bottle. If you have hair that hits your bra strap, you're going to need 2 bottles. If you have a pixie cut or, you know, anything like chin length and above, you're only going to use about half a bottle. If you really, because you have to do, to me, I like to do 2 coats, let it crystallize. And this will last you a month, but you cannot get it wet. So you can't go swimming, you can't go do stuff like that. You can't go sit up in the sauna with this on your head and think your tracks gonna still be in there. So this is a good way of what I call a healthy quick weave. I used to charge $100 to do these. If I had to go back in the shop, I'd probably up it to like $150, something like that. But my whole method of how I do them is totally different. So if you ever want to see a healthy quick weave, let me know. I'll do one, and I'll post it here in a vlog on the channel for y'all. But you can use this one, right? I do like this one. I just find that this one is it's not as easy to remove as this one. So that's my honest opinion of just working with both products. This is the best root lifter. Like, especially if you have thin hair and you want to add like a little volume, especially for your wet sets, like your curly sets and stuff like that. Or even if you're doing a press, if you spray this on and then kind of like blow dry it, it's going to lift the hair at the roots to give you and manipulate the hair to having more volume. If you are a thin hair girly or a guy, right, and you want volume, this is the way to go. I do like this, but you have to use it in moderation. It's also, it probably would do really good on your wigs and stuff too, right? I wouldn't use it for no curl set. It's just a root lifter to give volume. So like for me, I'm always looking for anything that's going to create volume, create movement. Like if I'm doing my own hair, I'm going to layer my hair, because the older we get, the thinner it gets, the more fine it gets, stuff like that. If you have any health issues, fibroid tumors, thyroids, low iron, all that stuff thins out your hair. Cholesterol, right? Diabetic, all these things thin out your hair, especially if you're taking medications and stuff. So that's why I always tell people do a medicine stripper and then kind of go from there. But either way, all one and the same. This is just going to give you volume to your hair. So I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. If you want like a daily refresher or anything, or moisturizer that's in a spray, the Afro G by Paul Mitchell. This is the Afro Moisture Mist. It's a hydrating spray hydrant, and you spray this on your hair, and it's so good. I'm literally, it just, you know, like how a facial mist like redoes your hair and just gives you like that, baby, go cop it. I'm trying to tell you. So that's me just sharing some knowledge for y'all. Okay. If you want a finishing gloss that's really good, go get this one. It's by SSS. It's a finishing gloss you put it in, and it smells so damn good. You just put it, and it's like a natural gloss. It's not a heavy gloss. Of course, if you like that shiny shine, then your pink glosser is going to be the one that I've always found that gives you the most shine, but like that silicone type shine, but it still looks good and pretty. But if you just want the regular gloss, that's the one to get. So, and I think I told y'all about the Pattern Beauty mask. Did I mention this one? I know I talked about the other one. Well, this is a mask. It's a deep conditioning mask. You got to put it on, wash it out. I do like the mask. I really do. So that one I do like. That's about all that I'm going to run through on the products. I don't even know why we started. Why did we start talking about products?
I don't know.
Me and my helping ass. Me and my helping ass. Now I might have to split the vlog up, because you know what? You want to watch next time? You want me to split my hair doing into another vlog? Because I do need to go shampoo it. The way it's been windy here in Texas, the way my allergies been playing with me here in Texas, got me scratching my nose and shit, rubbing my nose. Somebody is going to think that I am on that shit. And I'm trying to tell you, I'm not on that shit. It's just allergies. I told Robin before COVID hit, I'd be outside. Y'all think I'm clowning. Let me show you. I'd be outside with my sunshades. Do I have a mask in here? No. In a goddamn face mask. And people used to think something was wrong with me. They used to ask for something wrong with me. And I tell them, yes, allergies. Yeah, okay. Now it's me standing here with my allergies. Because I done been under this daggone dry. And my head looked like this because I was getting ready to curl it. And this child says, I got work. I said it too. She was, yeah, but I want to go to Chipotle. Guess I look a little crazy, but this is just to go drop her to work in Chipotle, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna curl it. I twisted it because it's gonna give it a little texture. That's kind of like a little trick. It's gonna make it look a little bit thicker when I actually do the curls, because you know you're gonna do the curls, it's gonna be hot anyway. The oven is going, so I'm gonna leave it going so that when I come back it be whatever. Now my face feel extra dry just from being under the dryer, but I gotta protect my little eyes for when I go outside, honey. My allergies don't do too much because they already, baby, we in full flare, okay?
Hey, little mama, would you like to be my sunshine?
And no telling what I'm feeling beyond. Hey, hey, I'm beyond all that fuck shit. Hey.
Hey, little mama, would you like to be my sunshine? Nigga, touch my game, we gon' turn this shit to Columbine. Ice on my neck, cost me 10 times 3. $30,000 for a nigga to get free. I just hit Rodeo and I spent like 10 G's. I just did a show and spent the check on my mama. When I go and vacay, I might rent out the Bahamas. And I keep like 10 phones, then I'm really never home. All these niggas clones tryna copy what I'm on. Nigga, get your own, tryna pick a nigga bone. Right to brother Skip, boy, I had a good day.
Baby, one thing about these Marcel irons, it gets hot. So I have to take a pause because I have to go and pick up the cat that we dropped off this morning. It's a neighborhood cat. We've rehomed her kittens like 3 times, but I went ahead and I took her to TCAP to get her fixed and all that good stuff. So she's done. I have to go pick her up, and we're going to nurse her and wait till she's better, and then we'll let her out because she's pretty friendly. She's feral, but she's friendly, and she done gained our trust. So, so far, this is where I'm at. So all I did was tie it up right here and put this in there because the place is like 20-something minutes from me, and it's already like 3:24, and I had to stop to go and take Robin to work and all that good stuff and Chipotle and all that. So, baby, we headed to go do that, and then I'll come back and I shall finish. You know I got you. And don't forget that Friday is going down. I'm gonna see you Friday. And thank you for being here today. Deuces.